I should have. Okay, yeah, I hit record. Usually whenever I make these videos, right? If you can tell my voice, something's a bit different. Usually I make these. Usually when I make videos, it's either in the afternoon or it's at like 12 or something. It's 9 right now. It's because I want to go to bed soon. Uh, right now I'm the kind of tired sleep doesn't fix. Right now it's the kind of tired that sleep makes worse. Regardless, I don't have anything better to do. But I did want to read some 9000 before I went to bed, and I made a promise, and here I am. I don't read 9K until videos. And with, well, only, uh, I definitely, sorry, this thing. With only under a month to finish them all, well, got to get reading now, don't I? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no. Since we've, um, since we've read last about 15 or something have been added, oh god. So I figured out that I did it by accident. Oh, Sumerian. That I did it by accident. It's actually inverse order in order of posting. For some reason, despite having clicked on order of posting, it's actually bottom to top. For some reason, I don't know why. That feels like a mistake. Hold on, I'm responding to a friend. SCP-9, 9K. Before the voting is over. Just had to recommend the friends start reading these. Also in the description there will be the one we end up reading, but I just want to really quickly check Wood of Worlds, see if look at that. Ah man, I hope it's something. So that we're actually gonna read the first one posted now. The first one posted being, sorry as I just make sure my Discord notifications are all up to date. The first one being SCP-9000 Pizza Freak by Plague PJP. This is a name I think I recognize from files all around. Description or synopsis or quote or whatever this is right here. Ultimately, this guy's a nonsense dude what was hungry. How fun. I hope this one will be... Ooh, okay. We don't have risk class, we don't have... Oh, wow, okay. How long is this gonna be? Because I am really tired, but I can definitely... I can bang this out, right? Only 4 footnotes. Let's see if we have nothing. So, we're going to be reading in the description. It should be here. Again, please follow along as you do this. If you have a Wikidot account, please go ahead and vote as applicable, right? Don't let my opinions or nothing like that color your perspectives. Vote how you believe the answer should be for what it becomes SCP-9000. Reminder that we are here for structures, constructs, and patterns. You know, adhering and breaking away from all three of those. Item number SCP-9000. Level 4 Research Secret. Containment Class Keter. Artist rendition of SCP-9000-1 taken from X, the Everything app. Oh, phenomenal. What we have here is a picture of the anatomy of a human, like the typical Da Vinci drawing. But it looks like a stereotypically Italian pizza chef. Oh, this one will be a doozy, eh, folks? Something chirped in my home. Special containment procedures. Due to the incorporeal nature of SCP-9000 events, physical containment of the anomaly is not feasible. All references to SCP-9000-1 on online platforms will be flagged and removed by Foundation web color team I_O Adoro. Oh, is this a reference to... Suspected SCP-9000 events are to be logged immediately, and any location where an SCP-9000 event occurred is to be cordoned off by the Foundation for 48 to 72 hours. Individuals disseminating information related to SCP-9000 events are to be amnesticized and monitored. Containment efforts for SCP-9000-1 are ongoing. See Addenda. Description: SCP-9000 refers to a consistent anomalous experience affecting individuals in deliberate or accidental proximity to a pizza. There's a footnote here. These footnotes are weirdly small. The exact definition of what constitutes a pizza has been a source of contention. See file for further details. Is this an attached file or does it mean this file? Oh, this is a tale. All I know is that I know pizza. Oh hell. Oh hell. Alright. The following is a transcript of an 04 council meeting regarding the ongoing SCP-9000 investigation. Present at the meeting were Tilda Moose, Site Director of Site 19, Paul Legueux, Director of Site 322, Daniel Ashworth, Director of Site 120, Alan James McInnes, Director of Site 43, Randall House, Director of Site 666, Calvin Bolt, Director of the Decommissioning Department, Jean Carlisle Actus. Carlisle? Looks like a cactus of sorts in there, whatever. That was a stupid... I didn't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. Director of Site 81. Vincent Bohart, Director of Site 333. Maria Jones, Director of Site 7. Jeremiah Sumerian, E5-1 of the Ethics Committee. Hey, Doc Sumerian's here. Ashworth. Pizza? Legueux. Yeah, I just said that. Ashworth. You called a meeting of the O4 Council to create a working definition of pizza? Legueux. This is important, Daniel. Ashworth. I can't even imagine why you can't tell us what it's for, then. Moose. Classified. Ashworth. How high? Moose. 5? Ashworth. 5? I can't even begin to... Moose. No one's asking you to think. Leave it there. Ashworth. Fine, whatever. Legueux scans the room, dry erase marker in hand. Legueux. Maria, you're gonna get this down, right? Jones. Shut up, I'm typing. Jones stares ferociously at her terminal. Legueux. Thanks. Alan, can you define a pizza for me, please? McInnes. No. Moose. Alan, define the goddamn pizza. McInnes. I am not engaging with this. I know what it's about. I'm not doing it. It's not even real. Ridiculous. Ashworth. Wait, hold on. Ashworth stands, scanning the room. Who here has level 5? All attendees raised their hands. Ashworth. What the fuck? How am I still stuck at 4? Does everyone know what's going on? Moose. Sit down now. Hold on. What the fuck? Sorry, something happened in the background. Discord. Baller. I I'm reading the O4 discuss the definition of fucking pizza. I got it. Uh, Ashworth complies meekly. Paul, continue. Look at you, Jesus fucking Calvin, please engage with me. What's one hallmark of a pizza? Bold. Disc of dough. Look at you draws a pizza on whiteboard. Perfect. Now, disc, I would presume, is now disc. I would presume that square pizza is a pizza. Look, you draws a square pizza. Bold. Presumably. What concept? I have to explain this as I'm in the background talking to my pal, the one I did the Cosmic Quarter thing once with once about like the one I'm reading right now. Look you, good. I think the same could go for various regional variants, deep dish, tomato pie, so on, or flatbreads pizza. Director Actus raises his hand. Look you, Gene? Actus, no. Bold, no? Actus, I said no. Bold, we just said that square pizza is a pizza. Actus, this is a flatbread. Bold, it's a pizza. Moose, flatbread is pizza. Actus, wouldn't it depend on intent? Moose, in a sense, I'm not so sure anymore. Bold, if someone served you a flatbread with tomato sauce, mozzarella, and basil, and didn't tell you what it was, would you think it's a flatbread or a pizza? Actus. It doesn't matter what I think, it's what it is. I can't. I can say the sky is pink when it's actually blue. Bold. That's nowhere even close to a good comparison. Actus. Flatbread is flatbread. Bold. It's imitating a pizza. Actus. But it's not. Look, alright, we'll put that in maybe. Anyone else? Randall? House. Dessert pizza is a pizza. Ashworth. No sauce or cheese, though. House. Intent supersedes ingredient, and I think we've quietly established that dough type and shape also play a part. Ashworth. No, what? Look at you. Dessert pizza is a pizza. I'd argue that would have to include ingredients specific to pizza, like the dough. House. That's fine. Look at you. Calzone. What do you think there? Moose. Not pizza. Actus. Nope. House. Agreed. Bold. Are we establishing that there needs to be a level of open-facedness to qualify it? It has the hallmarks of a pizza otherwise. Would you? I think so. Actus. Okay then, what about the handwich? House. What the fuck is a handwich? Actus. It's like a savory ice cream, cone of dough filled with cheese and pizza sauce. It's a handwich. House. That's pizza if it's pizza flavored. Bold. Is it a sandwich or a pizza? House. We're not defining sandwich, we're defining pizza. Bold. Is it open face? Actus. No, I think it's pizza. Bold. And fucking flatbread isn't? Actus. Right. That's a flatbread. Pizza handwich is pizza. Oh, God, it's not a word to me. It's not even a word to me anymore. Look you. Good. Handwich is pizza as long as it has the hallmarks of pizza. Great. Okay, I've been mulling over this one in my head for a while and I'm split. Pizza bagels are pizza. It's a little pizza. I think we can all agree there. The room's nods. You might want to edit that. Look at you. Now pizza rolls. Is that pizza or calzone? That's a good one. Look at you. Vince? Get involved. I think you can specifically figure this one out for some reason. Bohart. No, I wasn't listening. Look at pizza rolls. Bohart. Has pizza intent. Look at they're not open-faced, though. Bohart. Are you looking for a debate or for someone to jerk you and your opinions off? It has pizza intent. Oh, they're getting mad. Look at you. I'm trying to establish a consistent guideline. Calzone isn't pizza. Bohart. Handwich is pizza when it's intended to be pizza. Pizza rolls are pizza because they're intended to be pizza. Moose. He's right. Intent has to matter above all. Bold. Second. Actus. Thirding. House. Fourth. Ashworth. Fifth. Bohart. Sixth. McInnes. I actually want to clarify something. Are Hot Pockets... Are pizza Hot Pockets pizza? Bohart. No. Moose. Wait, this logic doesn't follow. Bohart. Yes, it does. Hot Pockets have Hot Pocket intent. Pizza rolls have pizza intent. It's basic math or whatever. McInnes. Is there a difference if I put pizza rolls in an oven versus microwave? Bohart. What? No. McInnes. I'm just clarifying. Look, you. Pizza rolls are pizza. Hot Pockets are not pizza. Look, you adds both to the pizza category. Is this misspelled anymore? I'm getting upset. Is this spelled wrong? Oh, fun author fun facts right now. Or I guess, no, not author fun facts. I don't know anything about the author. Reader fun facts right now. Me, the content creator. I don't like pizza. Like, at all. Ashworth. If I slice the edge of a calzone open, does it become a pizza handwich? Actus. What the fuck are you talking about? Bold. Still a calzone. Actually, I want to wrap back to this. If I intend to get pizza and order a flatbread, does it make it a pizza? Actus. If I intend to smack you in the nose and I don't, does that make me a nice guy? Bohart. No to both. Bold. Flatbread is pizza. Actus. Motherfucker, it's not a pizza. Look, you. Maria, you have these vectors, right? Jones. Yep, I'm running it. Hold on. Okay. The AIC doesn't consider flatbread to be pizza. Bold. You think I'm going to listen to what some Sumerian rakes up? It's. Oh, man, can I imitate his voice at all very well? I don't think so at all. It's time to get offensive. Did someone say flatbread? That's fucking sucks. I haven't listened to his stuff in a while. I guess I posted a little bit. Did someone say flatbread? Bold. Perfect. Jared, please. Is flatbread a pizza? Sumerian. Not even close. Bold. Whatever the fuck. Look, you. Alright, enough on the flatbread. It's not a pizza. Sorry. Cal, we're not leaving without a final definition. Let's go. Maria? Ready. Jones. Ready. Running it now. 10 seconds. Bohart. Pizza flavored goldfish crackers. Not pizza. Look, you. What? Obviously they're not. Bohart. I'm just trying to be helpful. Jones. Oh. Look, you. What? Jones. Null error on the model. Look, you. What does that mean? Jones. It can't reconcile open-facedness with intent. If flatbread is excluded and sandwich is included, you made a logical loop. Bold. Because flatbread is pizza. Actus. It's not. Moose, pick a tiebreaker before I make a tiebreaker. House. What about a box test? If it comes in a box and you take slices of it, then it's a pizza. Actus. Pies come in boxes. Cakes too. Bohart. Hot Pockets come in boxes. Bolt. You don't slice a Hot Pocket, Vince. Bohart. You don't know what I do in my free time. House. You can flip a coin. McInnes. We are not flipping for ontology. Jones. AIC proposes pizza equals open-facedness plus dough plus pizza intent. Calzone fails open-facedness test. Sandwich fails open-facedness. Pizza roll fails open-faced. Bohart. I'm overruling that. Moose. On what grounds? Bohart. Vibes. Jones. The models have a vibe parameter. Look, you actually, can we add one? Jones. I am not adding vibe to an artificial intelligence model. Intercom chimes. Delivery at conference V for Paul pizza meeting? You, I didn't order anything. Moose. I did. Field test. A D-class staffer. Something about the word staffer feels weird. Wheels in 4 boxes. Label pizza, flatbread, dessert pizza, and sandwich respectively. House. Oh god, they put a cone in a box. Moose. Thank you. Everyone hands off until we decide. Bold. That flatbread is going to look identical to the pizza. Actus. If it looks like a duck. Bold. Don't say duck. Maria, run the model live. We'll lift lids one by one. Jones. Running. Legue opens pizza. It's a classic margarita pie. Jones. Confident. Pizza 0.98. House. Clean. Legue opens dessert pizza. It's a cookie disc with frosting and fruit. Jones. Hesitated and pizza. 0.61 intent carried by labeling. Actus. Legue opens sandwich. It's a dough cone filled with sauce and cheese. Model says pizza. 0.54. Penalized for the closed topology of the dough, rewarded for... Who the fuck wrote vibe into notes? Bohart slams his laptop shut. Maybe it was meant to be. Legue opens flatbread. It's a rectangle with sauce, mozzarella, and basil. I heard something open in my house. Jones. Model throws a null again. It cannot call this not pizza without breaking the previous assignments. Bolt. Thank you. Actus. Objection. Legue. Okay, new rule. If the topping layer is intended to be the final public-facing surface or whatever, it's open face. Capiche? House. What the hell is private food surface? What? Sumerian. That's a calzone. Moose. We're locking this. Maria? Jones. Done. Pizza is a form of substance consisting of dough whose intended public face surface bears toppings. It's normally sliced and served in context with pizza intent. Closed forms fail unless the meeting chair says otherwise. But unless Moose says so. Good clause. Actus. And flatbread? Jones. If it's topped with pizza toppings and presented with pizza intent, it passes as a pizza. If it's presented as flatbread, it fails. Bold. So it's a pizza. Actus. Unless it says it isn't. Moose. Like half this room. Ashworth. Does that mean level 5 now? Moose. No. Intercom chimes. Please clear Conference B, O5 Council emergency session on whether lasagna is pizza. Oh, Christ. Meeting adjourned. Burn the minutes. I don't know what the fuck I just read. I like it, though. That's fun. So where we were is, this is something that is not feasibly contained. It's scanned on the web for any instances related to it. Events are then logged. Any location held by staff for 48 to 72 hours. Emphasize anyone talking about it. Containment efforts ongoing. This refers to a consistent experience affecting individuals in deliberate or accidental proximity to a pizza. Despite lack of evidence that any such event occurred and based on reality, individuals affected by it still display vivid and highly detailed recollections of an identical sequence of events. These experiences center around a presumed humanoid entity referred to as the Pizza Freak, henceforth SCP-9000-1. This is fun already. Through all testimonies, SCP-9000-1 has been determined to be a humanoid entity resembling stereotypical depictions of an Italian chef. Auxiliary details consistently report it having an apparent age of 268 years and originating from Parma, Italy. Most notably, SCP-9000-1 exhibits an aggressive, compulsive obsession with consuming pizza. Observation of SCP-9000-1 while it is eating has led to incidents of severe, often fatal bodily harm to victims. Individuals who claim to have been harmed or killed by SCP-9000-1 remain adamant about their experience, despite exhibiting no physical trauma and being demonstrably alive at the time of reporting. Attempts to convince them otherwise have universally failed. SCP-9000 events occur as follows. Victim enters vicinity of the pizza, which has a footnote right here, being No measurable difference has been observed between proximity to a single slice versus an entire pie. Why are these footnotes much smaller? Is that a me thing? Victim reports an overwhelming smell of tomato sauce, freshly baked dough, and or Italian herbs. Footnote 3 being victims claim to have smelled oregano, basil, garlic, sage, rosemary, parsley, and fennel. SCP-9000-1 is observed at a distance aggressively consuming a pizza, whether completely clean or covered in sauce and cheese. Either, rather. If the victim makes any noise at this stage, SCP-9000-1 will notice an attack, typically resulting in grievous injury or fatality, none of which reflect in baseline reality. Addendum 9000.1, SCP-9000 testimonies. I'm going to take another sip. Styled like a 4chan post. Anon posts, the pizza freak eating people's faces in Columbus, Ohio. There's a pizza freak in Columbus attacking people who's caught on camera. Another Anon responds, tell me about it. Makes a green about, go to shop to pick up, go to pick up a meat lover's pizza at the local shop. See through the window that the Arab guy at the front is missing. Go in store. It's empty. Here's scrounging from under the desk, like a starving rat. Oh, excuse me. Oh fuck, I didn't pause. Did it unpause? I ran a little bit far ahead, oh my god. Fucking... I'm so sorry you missed my reaction. I had to get my phone given back to me. Like a starving rat. Look over, it's the pizza freak. He looks back up, crushes my skull like a tomato. I've been dead since and I don't really know what to do. I didn't even get the pizza. It's been 3 weeks and I'm afraid to go back, but I feel bad because I stiffed the back end of a tip even though I got no pie. This one is stylized as a Reddit post on RSI's Confessions. By the Prodiac Chiller. Classy. I'm pretty sure I was killed. When I was a kid, my cousin and I were out near this fenced-off compound in the woods, one of those places people say used to be military but had crack wars living in it recently. It was totally empty. No reason for it to be there. I didn't even know what we were doing there. Then we smelled pizza. Tomato sauce, baked dough, oregano, maybe some pepperoni or a sausage, perhaps? It was too strong to be nothing. We look around, we see this guy who was just standing there in the distance, far on the opposite end of the fence, dressed like a cartoon chef for those guys on those cans of ravioli. Clean apron, chef's hat, big mustache, clearly Italian, weirdly calm. It was the pizza freak. I knew that for sure. He was holding a pizza and staring at it like it was the Holy Grail. Then he started eating it like an animal, all fast and frantic like he hadn't eaten in years. My cousin, he said something, and the guy froze mid-bite, looked up at us, sauce and cheese dripping down his face. Then a feeling of dread overwhelmed me, and I felt everything and nothing at the same time. He moved fast. I don't remember anything after that. Just that we were running, and the smell followed us for a while. I'm pretty sure I got killed by the pizza freak, but I know for sure he fucked me up in the leg and arm. Anyone else do with this? What am I supposed to do here? This one is stylized after a tweet, because it is a tweet, not a post on X. This is a tweet on Twitter. They're reposting a Google Doc form about the pizza freak, of which this I'm not going to bother trying to read. TW, assault, depictions of violence, cannibalism, Italians, murder. I've been shaking since I got the courage to put this out there. I was attacked and killed by the pizza freak. Please look at the GoFundMe link in my pile to help me pay for my cremation. It didn't get me just as much, but pay for my fucking cremation, doc. That one got me bad. Help me pay for my own cremation. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh. Foundation web crawlers quickly flagged all mentions of SCP-9000 or SCP-9000-1 online and issued a blackout on the subject. Subsequently, an investigation was ordered by Overwatch Command. Ugh. Addendum 9000.2 Foundation investigation. Verification of SCP-9000-1's existence and its containment, if confirmed, became paramount. More than 250 interviews were conducted by Site-322 researchers, but all were fruitless in eliciting any empirical information regarding SCP-9000-1's origin, nature, or behavior. A small schism occurred when SCP-9000 research team along ideological lines. Within the team along ideological lines. 11 members of the team, including the project director, Dr. Marley Mooney, maintained that SCP-9000-1 does exist, while other 14 were opposed. As research intensified without definitive results, the non-believers grew increasingly disgruntled, questioning the validity of the project and its use of resources. Let me drink water. To diffuse mounting tensions, site director Paul Legueux intervened and formalized the disagreement as a wager. Per the conditions of the agreement, if the existence of SCP-9000-1 can be verified, the non-believers will assume responsibility for the believers' administrative paperwork for 2 weeks. If no evidence is found, believers will fund an extravagant pizza party for the opposing side. This is pretty much just Astral Spip's fucking believers and non-believers votes, or polls on this fucking Twitch. Extravagant Pizza Party had a footnote. Initially, non-believers were offered the same paperwork prize as believers. After repeated requests, the non-believers were instead granted the alternative prize of a pizza party. In addition, members of the footnote over. In addition, members of the victorious team in either scenario would each receive $500 technology stipend, whatever, provided by the Foundation's discretionary morale funding. Oh, but you couldn't give Dlamini a fucking hog-nosed snakebite? Pricks. I feel like that boosts morale. Findings of the non-believers. As per guidelines of the integration program, the non-believers were granted carte blanche to consult any anomalous entity or individual possessing anomalous capabilities. Who is this fucking guy? Consultant, Dr. Winston Morrison. Title, Psychomnantic Analyst, Site 19. Anomalous capability, capable of reading psychic imprints left on objects, persons, or location. Summary of interaction. Dr. Morrison was assigned to analyze individuals injured or killed during reported SCP-9K events in order to detect any residual psychic activity linked to 9K-1. 17 alleged victims of SCP-9K-1 were brought to Dr. Morrison for assessment. Bergeron. I think that's how you're going to say that. Can you state your findings for the record? Morrison, what have you been doing on that notepad? Bergeron. Bergeron. Just tell the recorder what you found. Morrison, I didn't find anything. Bergeron, officially, please? Morrison, Winston Morrison, Site 19. I checked 17 people, 6 forearms, 3 legs, a head, 2 elbows, a knee, 3 eyeballs, and a male breast. Nothing. Perfectly healthy, except the 4th girl have Parkinson's, about 15 years, no injury, they're all alive. Consultant Nora Fernandez. Title, Remote Viewer, ex-Chaos Insurgency Asset, retired. And that was, by the way, they all have headshots, as in, like, pictures of themselves. And that was capability, astral projection across time and space. Summary of interaction. Let me drink some water. Fernandez was assigned to conduct remote viewing exercises targeting temporal and spatial coordinates involved in SCP-9K-1 interactions. She entered a trance lasting 173 minutes. Oh, I wonder if that number matters. Before abruptly snapping back. Oh, snapping. 173, huh? Appearing more amused than fatigued. Fernandez, wait, was that 4 or 5? Over. 5. 2 are Pizza Huts. Fernandez, Pizza Huts multiply like fungi across this plane. It's distracting. Hoover, did you see anything? Fernandez, no, I walked the timeline. 5 years back, 5 years forward, nothing but birthday parties, grease, and cheese. Not a single anomalous entity, not even a flicker. Hoover, you certain of that? Fernandez, certainty is boring, but I am confident. If something strange has touched those places, I'd have tasted it in the air. Oddities of our world tend to leave lingering fingerprints. This was clean. Consultant, Dr. Leland Parr. Title, Pistokinetic Misfire Analyst, Site 17. Sorry. Swallowed the hair. Anomalous capability. Specializes in identifying and analyzing reality inconsistencies caused by concentrated collective belief. Summary of interaction. Dr. Parr was tasked with assessing whether 9K-1 is the result of an epistokinetic phenomenon. Parr reviewed 40 witness testimonies and various mimetic scan logs and physically traveled to 8 supposed 9K-1 interaction sites. Testimony. Parr. My name is Dr. Leland Parr, Site 17. I have conducted a thorough review of the information provided to me, including physical material, witness statements, and Foundation-specific scans. In my years of experience, epistokinetic misfires are extremely easy to spot. This is one of those cases. There is no SCP-9K-1. Shunts. Could you tell if anything else is going on? Parr. I'm not sure. There isn't an entity. There's something, though, like a collective guilt around pizza. Shunts. Guilt? Par. Guilt. I don't know how to describe it, or why it's popping up. But perhaps that's what's causing this whole thing? Consultant sister? Are you a nun? No, that's a person. What the fuck? Oh, I thought those looked like eyes to me for a second. What a wretched beast. For those of you who don't know, I was looking at a cat held up in this image. Whoever this is got some bad bags. I'd know. Given my own fucking awful bags into my own damn eyes, Jesus. Consultant, Sister Monica Ash, title, Foundation Certified Skeptical Medium, Serpent's Hand. Huh? I know this capability. Can communicate with entities that do not yet exist, including conceptual beings from hypothetical futures or failed realities. I see now. Let me sip water. Summary of interaction. Sister Ash was assigned the task of initiating contact with a non-existent version of SCP-9000-1 from the current timeline. Testimony. Sister Ash is slowly roaming the interview chamber, eyes darting at the walls. Line is Ash. Silence. Sister Ash sniffs up the west side wall. Ash. There he isn't. Come. Klein. Where? Ash. He's not there. Right there. Well, fucking not like mucus got stuck somewhere it shouldn't be. Sister Ash points at the ceiling. I don't see him. Clear as day. Klein. Is he talking? Not talking? I don't know. Can you communicate? Ash, hold on. If he were real, he'd be very, very offended. That is hilarious. I don't know what I just read, but I love it. Findings of the believers. The believers were unable to find any information regarding the existence of 9K-1 that was verifiable, repeatable, or empirically grounded. Addendum 9000.3 Investigation Outcome. After review of both teams' findings, it was conclusively determined that SCP-9K-1 was a product of anomalously influenced mass psychogenic illness caused by 9K. As such, Director Legueux declared the non-believers winners of the wager and awarded them the pizza party. Several pizzas were brought to Site-322's private cafeteria for the non-believers. The food was dropped off at 1803 local time and left unattended. Without any discernible cause, the floor underwent a 7-minute blackout. During this period, no personnel were recorded entering or exiting the cafeteria, no alarms were triggered, and no motion detectors identified any activity. The following was seen on the surveillance cam of Site-322's private cafeteria at 1811. The SCP-9K-1 investigation has resumed. Footage still. Tell you what it is. It is probably the calmest experience you'll have at Chuck E. Cheese. That is to say, there's fucking pizza sauce everywhere. Tables are broken, chairs are demolished. That one was cute. I liked that. While I definitely do have time to make another, actually do, you know what? Let's check the next one. Tenuous maybe. Pizza Freak, Unbroken by Dr. C, Dr. Sumerian. Well, by the way, he has proper capitalization, not saying anything, but I'm assuming. Unbroken. Will be was, what was will be, you'll find no gods in this machine. I like that already. Oh no. Oh no. 29 footnotes. Huh? Huh? Oh wait, that's because Davites! I, no, I'm going to read this. Not today. I am very excited to read this. However, I want to go to bed. As for The Pizza Freak by Plague PJP, I love it. Love the pattern. Right. This is fucking hilarious. Shame they don't all have the little informational thing. Did I mean, I guess I'll know tomorrow, but because I'm doing these daily, if you weren't aware. This will be posted tomorrow, technically. Oh, it doesn't even... Sorry, I shouldn't be reading that right now. I'll read that tomorrow. As for the Pizza Freak, it's very funny, of course. Like, right? It's meant to be funny. I like that. I especially liked these these uh what is the term? These doctored posts, right? These false constructed, what are they fucking called? Posts on different social media sites and forums and shit. I fucking loved it. I loved how right here the researchers started going like, this can't be fucking real. It's not fucking real. I love that the believers they couldn't find anything they could prove, repeat, or the scientific method. And obviously, we all knew this was gonna be the outcome, and I fucking love it. Like it's so good. This is definitely a hit. I liked it. Remember, vote yourself how you feel should be voted. But I'll leave this for here. I intended to go for like an hour 30, but I'm the kind of tired sleep doesn't fix. And I am several hours behind on my sleep debt. I wake up every 3 hours. I've been doing this for a few months. 3 hours is the maximum. It's actually usually in like 2 hours. 2 nights ago it was every 50 minutes. Every 50 minutes. Went to bed at 1, woke up at 2, woke up at 2:50, woke up around 3, woke up around 4. Fucking. Enough about me being dour. This was a phenomenal article. Very well made. Loved it. Leg, PJP. I feel like I recognize this name, right? I feel like I recognize this name. I definitely recognize this name. You see who else? I recognize you, local lesbian commie. I recognize. I feel like I recognize Zen. Ampersand. Aren't you? I recognize you. Uh, I definitely don't recognize as many like writers as I definitely should. Uh, Pinocchio Cappuccino. I recognize that name. SD Locke. I recognize that name, obviously, right? Dr. Balthazar. I feel like I recognize that name, but I'm not certain on that one. Coco Lilt. I definitely recognize that one now. Keep an eye on your works in the future. Those are the only ones I recognize. I wonder if Tanhin's gonna post. He won the 5K after all. Uh, but this was great. It's definitely a fun read, right? And I love all the art in it. Again, I love the extra mile of going to do various posts, and it is definitely a fun read. Even if it doesn't win, this is one I'll definitely reference to my friends and definitely bring up all the time. Hell, this will be one I reread. And that is the greatest honor anything can have, in my opinion, is having something be reread. Thank you all for watching. Again, please do go vote as you believe so, and I will see you all in the next video of these readings. Goodbye. Thank you.